This city's history, culture, and food are so mind-blowing that anyone who visits finds something to come back for. Welcome to Designing Your Travels. In this video, we will show you our review on the unique Moroccan city that is Casablanca. The largest city in Morocco has so many places to visit that we couldn't possibly fit it all into this video, so we have done the legwork so you don't have to. Architectural marvels that are both historic and modern, a cutting-edge art scene, and world-class restaurants. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we take you through the ins and outs of the alluring port city that is Casablanca. If you're arriving from the airport, then there is an hourly bus leaving for the city centre that is typically a 45-minute trip. There is also a train that also leaves each hour and takes the same amount of time. Alternatively, there are numerous taxis that you can hop straight into. Upon first glance, Casablanca looks like a cold, huge metropolis, as most foreign and domestic companies that do business in Morocco have their headquarters in Casablanca. It is the kind of place that will only reveal its charm once you take your time to discover it. Stick around until the very end to hear more on the hidden gems nestled inside. Start your holiday off right at Sky 28, located inside the Kenzie Tower Hotel at the Twin Towers, and take in the dazzling view of the city beneath you. History buffs, this one's for you, so listen carefully. The Hassan II Mosque is the second largest mosque in the world, and believe us when we tell you it is awe-inspiring. It is located just beyond the northern tip of Casablanca's Medina or Old City, and it dominates. King Hassan II wanted to build the mosque on the water. That's right, the mosque is actually built directly onto the Atlantic Ocean. It was finished in 1993, and every inch of it is covered with decorations so intricate it would seemingly be impossible to ever replicate. Non-Muslims can visit the mosque through free guided tours that run daily, and so we implore you to put this at the very top of your list of places to visit. Next, you need to take to the streets. Why, you may ask? The streets of Casablanca are indescribable. A literal walk through history for free, which is always a bonus, isn't it? From Place Mohammed V, which is the central plaza of Casablanca, you will see the beautiful Neo-Moorish style architecture from French resident General Lyautey through his modernization efforts in the early 20th century, right to the downtown district, which blends Art Deco and Art Nouveau with traditional Moroccan design. We would also recommend walking down the Rue Tahar Sabti and Boulevard Mohammed V, which history dates back to the 1930s. Next up on our whistle-stop tour of Casablanca is the Cathédrale du Sacré-Cœur, which peacefully blends European and Moroccan styles together perfectly. And for a small tip, you can enter and have a look around. There is also the Notre Dame du Lourdes, which was built in the 1950s and is lit by a stained glass window that is well worth the visit alone. Foodies, we did not forget about you, and how could we, when Casablanca has earned a reputation for being a must-visit destination for gourmets. It has sushi, it has Mexican food, Italian, Indian. If you can dream it, they can make it. If you're looking for more traditional dishes and want to really immerse yourself in the Casablancan way of life, then we recommend heading on over to Casablanca's vibrant central market to try some local dishes. Tagine is a staple in every Moroccan restaurant and is served in cone-shaped clay pots to retain moisture while it's being cooked. Usually accompanying the tagine is couscous. You may think couscous is bland, but you clearly haven't tried Moroccan couscous. The chefs here are magicians, and they will turn your bland couscous into something otherworldly. Interested? Then head over to Dar to have your taste buds explode. Finally, we would implore you to try chimoula, which is a fish dish marinated in herbs and spices. For the best in the city, we would have to recommend the oceanfront restaurant of Le Cabestan, whose views are unrivaled. If you're not a history buff and you're not food obsessed, then listen carefully. Casablanca has two sides to it. You have the historical architectural beauty, and then you have modern business powerhouse. And believe us when we tell you that both hold their own. We would be remiss not to mention the largest shopping mall in Africa, the Morocco Mall, which opened in 2011. It scores top points in our books for its ice rink, aquarium, and 3D IMAX cinema. Yes, these are inside the mall. To top it all off, It has a traditional souk inside where you're able to buy all the footwear, spices, lamps, and shisha you could ever desire. But please remember to haggle. Vendors will always inflate the price knowing that you're a tourist. Heed our advice and do as the locals do. Would it surprise you to know that Casablanca has an enormous art scene? It sure surprised us. In Casablanca, art galleries are now a place for people to see and be seen. Often described as the art gateway between Africa and Europe, Casablanca is filled with beautiful galleries, such as the Loft Art Gallery and L'Atelier 21, which showcases both well-known and up-and-coming Moroccan artists, with pieces changed regularly. You really need to take advantage of being in a country built into a desert and take a day trip on the top of a camel. Just think of the Instagram photos of you on top of your camel, dunes in the background. Just imagine the likes. If you're looking for more activities, then must-tries are the electric scooter tours of the city and, of course, the famous cooking classes. Moving on to nightlife, and boy does Casablanca come alive when the sun goes down. Morocco's nightlife does not revolve around alcohol, as Muslims can't drink it, so it will not be readily available, but that doesn't mean you can't find it. Most bars and nightclubs can be found on Najib Mahfoud Street, and the Avenue des Phares has plenty of spots that will cater to all budgets. We would personally recommend the Armstrong Casablanca. Open until 4 a.m., they offer different styles of music every night for you to dance the night away. If you're looking to relax, unwind, and escape the stresses of everyday life, then the Four Seasons Hotel in Casablanca is where you need to stay. Bathed in natural light and cascading down a hillside towards the Atlantic Ocean, it's perched on a beach just 10 minutes from the heart of Morocco, but far enough out for ultimate privacy. If you're looking to truly relax and have an out-of-this-world experience, then you need to book a treatment at the Hotel Spa, which pays tribute to the country's ancestral beauty techniques and ancient Moroccan traditions. Alternatively, if you're looking for a more budget-friendly hotel, fret not. Casablanca has hundreds of boutique hotels ripe for the picking. Art Palace Suites and Spa does just this. Located in the heart of the city, this charming hotel is worth every penny spent. It has a spa, sauna, pool, and each room is completely different to the next, giving guests a more personal experience than that of a chain hotel. As beautiful as Casablanca is, we must implore you to do some research before you travel. In summary, here are the big no-nos. Do not disrespect Islam, and please dress modestly if you're anywhere but the beach. If you think Casablanca will be just like the movie, then you would be wrong. The closest visitors will get to experience the movie would be by visiting the themed restaurant Rick's Cafe. Casablanca is a very safe place to visit, and there is a strong police presence. That being said, please do not walk around with large sums of money and keep your eyes on your belongings at all times. This concludes our review of Casablanca. What did you think? Is there anything you think we've missed from our list? Please let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel, where we post travel-related content every other day. As always, safe travels.